Looking for the best gaming laptop? With over 15 years of expertise and detailed reviews of more than 1-800 laptops, we're here to help you find the best gaming laptops of 2025. We focus on the top priorities for gamers' performance, price, and key features backed by rigorous testing. This year's best gaming laptops range from compact 14-inch models to powerful 18-inch designs, featuring the latest processors and GPUs for an unbeatable gaming experience. We have listed the best budget gaming laptop 2025, and their key features you need to consider this to help you choose the best one for you. For more information on the product, as always, I've included a link in the description box down below, which are updated with the best prices on each product. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to stay tuned till the end so you don't miss anything. Now let's get started. Number 5. MSI Katana 15. The MSI Katana 15 is one of the company's new value-oriented gaming laptops, starting at a low $999, though our step-up test unit comes to $1,999. The machine sports an unexciting design only slightly decorated by simple RGB lighting. While the screen smoothly displays games at a 144 Hz refresh rate, it's not a looker. The real value of this laptop is in its internal hardware, with powerful components that give it an edge against rivals like the Lenovo Legion 5i Gen 7 or the HP Omen 16 when it comes to gaming performance. The Katana 15 is an exciting option if you're looking to get the latest generation hardware for a lower price than the flagship machines we've seen so far, earning it an earnest recommendation. As I said, the MSI Katana 15, model B13VGK484US, isn't a visual standout, staying true to its budget trappings. The laptop is almost entirely covered in black plastic with a few carbon fiber stylings around the edges. Some of the plastic is made to look like metal sheets, but it's not convincing. Its width is typical of 15.6-inch laptops, but it's on the tall side because it has sizable bezels above and below the screen. The base feels fairly sturdy, and the 4 rubber feet on the bottom provide a solid grip on a desk or table, though the display hinge wiggles a bit. MSI made room for a shrunken numeric keypad next to the keyboard. Unfortunately, it had to move the mathematical operation keys from their usual places, requiring some readjusting to learn. Number 4. Gigabyte Aorus 15 BMFM. With the look of a more premium gaming laptop, Gigabyte's Aorus 15 BMF slides in at a lower price than you might expect. It starts at $999 or $99 as tested, and Gigabyte puts up quite an attractive offer for the money. This budget model's 1080p, 15.6-inch display won't win any awards, of course, but its internals don't disappoint, coming out ahead of some of its equally affordable competitors. While it generally outpaces the new MSI Cyborg 15 at the same price, and some forthcoming cheap gaming laptops that we're in the process of testing, some laptops with last year's most comparable components refuse to give in. Still, for bringing such a premium experience and the latest PC gaming tech to budget-strapped gamers, we give this year's Gigabyte Aorus 15 BMF our current Editor's Choice Award for budget gaming laptops. Gigabyte's Aorus 15 BMF is effectively a sub-configuration within the Aorus 15 line. While it shares much of the same chassis and hardware design, it gets its own set of component options and is built exclusively around an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4050 graphics processor. The model sent for testing is Gigabyte's base configuration, starting at $999 RE99, which includes an Intel Core i5 Tio-113-500H processor, 8 GB of memory, 512 GB of storage, and a 15.6-inch 1080p display running at a 144 Hz refresh rate. You can opt for a better CPU, an Intel Core i7-13700H in higher-end models, and the display comes in 3 other flavors. 2 more 1080p options with 240 Hz or 360 Hz refresh rates, and a 1440p option with a 165 Hz refresh rate. Number 3. Dell G15. First seen at CES 2023, Dell's updated G-series gaming laptops caught our eyes for their bold color options and low starting price, just $729.99 for the G15 seen here. But while we're fans of affordable gaming rigs, and like the Dell G15 style, the configuration reviewed here is well into mid-range pricing at $1,659.99. That'd be fine if other models allowed a range of prices in between, but with Dell's locked or restricted component combinations, there are precious few stops between the base Intel Core i5 and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050 and our unit's Core i7 and much newer, more capable RTX 4060. When talking about the G15's design, the color scheme demands to be addressed first. Our review unit's pop purple with Neo Mint palette is certainly bold, but I love that it opens up more options than what we traditionally see. Its pale pink lid, light blue rear block, and purple bottom half stand out in the gaming space, or among laptops in general. Since the G15 at least begins as a budget gaming laptop, suitable for younger users, call it a new look for a new generation. When we saw the G15 at CES, Dell's designer explained the thought that went into the colorways, hitting that vaguely 90s vaporwave aesthetic that's currently a trend. Number 2. Acer Nitro. 5. True budget gaming laptops are difficult to find these days, but the new Acer Nitro 5 makes a strong case for itself. Our review unit A model sold at Best Buy for just $899.99 is both wallet-friendly and offers solid entry-level performance. Its 12th generation Intel Core i5 CPU, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050 Ti GPU, and 144Hz refresh rate display make for a comfortable 1080p gaming experience. A little more storage would be nice, but the 512GB solid-state drive keeps the price under $1,000, making this a great pick for mainstream gamers looking to save a buck. Players set on 60 FPS plus frame rates, though, should look for a laptop with a step-up GPU, such as the MSI Katana GF66 Acer has gone for a pretty minimalist look with the newest Nitro 5, which is just fine by us. It wasn't long ago that most Nitro laptops, and a lot of gaming laptops in general, especially entry-level models, were covered with aggressive colors and design flourishes. But that has steadily become a design of the past. Garish red and black were especially popular, and while some may still like that much-flogged combination, it was difficult to find an affordable gaming rig that just looked like a normal laptop. Indeed, the previous Nitro 5 from earlier this year had a different look, and red featured prominently. Its lid corners and rear vents were a bit more geometric, while this new edition has a squarer, cleaner look. The lid is unadorned and smooth, without the muscle lines of the early 2022 version. Number 1. Asus ToF15. The Asus ToF15 2022 is a 15.6-inch budget gaming laptop. It's available with an Intel Core i5 12450H or Core i7 12650H CPU and various NVIDIA RTX 30 series GPUs, from an RTX 3050 to an RTX 3070. You can configure it with up to 16 GB of memory and 1 TB of storage. Display options include an FHD 1920x 1080 144Hz, an FHD 300Hz, and a QHD 2560x 1440 165Hz panel. It has a full-size keyboard with a numpad on the right, Wi-Fi 6, and a 76W battery. The Asus ToF15 is okay for media consumption. It's relatively portable, as it isn't too bulky or heavy, and the battery lasts around 6 hours of video playback, giving you plenty of time to get through a couple of full-length movies. The speakers sound clear, which is great for speech-heavy content. However, they don't get very loud and lack bass. The FHD 144Hz display doesn't get very bright, meaning you may have some trouble with visibility in well-lit rooms, and its low contrast ratio makes blacks look gray in dim settings. It also looks slightly washed out due to its narrow color gamut, although better display options are available, like an FHD panel with full sRGB coverage and a QHD panel with full DCI-P3. The build quality is excellent. The construction is a mix of metal and plastic, and it feels very sturdy, exhibiting only a small amount of flex in the display and none on the keyboard deck. The whole device feels hefty, with evenly distributed weight. The finish doesn't scratch easily, but like most dark color finishes, it's a fingerprint magnet. The feet are strong and adhere firmly to the bottom,